Okay, for this lesson we are going to go through section 8.4, multiplying and dividing rational expressions. Your I can statement is on the board. I can multiply and divide rational expressions. Just our goal here is to get into simplified form. And a rational expression is in simplified form when the numerator and denominator have no common factors. So, yep, we're going to be factoring here, but you guys know this. Okay, this is in your textbook. When you simplify a rational expression, and you won't be doing it with numbers up here, you're going to be focusing down here. The idea is to first factor and then divide out or cancel or divide common factors, so ones that match. Okay? Here's our first example. We want to simplify that rational expression. Our first step is we're going to first factor the numerator and the denominator. Okay, and here's a little review. When we do that, let's take our numerator, for example. We see that there's no a value. So all that I have to do, or value in front of x squared, is I'm going to say what numbers are going to multiply to give me negative 15 and add to give me negative 2. And that answer is 3 and negative 5. 3 times negative 5 will give me negative 15. 3 plus negative 5 gives me negative 2. I'm then going to add in my x's. This one, the sign's already there. It's x minus 5. This one's a positive 3, so that becomes plus 3. Now let's do the bottom. The bottom, or the denominator, is actually a difference of squares. So that follows that pattern. I'm going to think to myself, am I squaring a number to get 9 here? Yep, we remember 3 squared gives me 9. And I have to check, is my middle sign a subtraction? Yes. Last thing is, am I missing a middle term? Yep, I am. So we're going to factor this using the difference of squares pattern. I'm splitting up the x's first, and then I put whatever's being squared in my second, or my last spot here. 3 squared is 9, so that one's 3. And then my signs are plus, minus. Okay, so I've just factored the top and the bottom. Now I'm going to divide out any common factors. Oh, look at that. X plus 3 and x plus 3 are the same. Whenever you divide the same things in math, they cancel out. So my answer here is x minus 5 divided by x minus 3. Let's do another one. Okay, actually, instead of doing another one, you can try some on your own. We're going to talk about multiplying rational expressions. When you multiply, you're going straight across. You're treating it just like a fraction. All of this mumbo-jumbo can be found in your textbook. Okay, we would really look at the example here. That's kind of key. We're multiplying two rational expressions, or two fractions. We multiply straight across the top, straight across the bottom. And then we simplify from there. So for you guys, we have a problem like this. We want the simplified form of 8x to the third y, and you can see all that stuff there. So what we're going to do is treat it just like a regular fraction. We're going to multiply straight across. We're going to go 8x to the third y over 2xy squared times 7x to the fourth y to the third 4y. We're going to multiply straight across. And I got to keep my numbers straight, and remember, exponents, when I multiply exponents, I have to add them. So let's do our numbers first. We're going to go 7 times 8. That gives me 56. Then I'm going to multiply x to the fourth times x to the third. When I multiply exponents and when I see two bases there, I'm actually adding. So we're going to go 3 plus 4, oh, that's 7. And then with my y's, y to the third times y, don't forget there's a 1 there, even if you don't see it, becomes y to the fourth. If you do the bottom, you should end up with 8x, y to the third. Now this should look familiar to you guys. You've seen this before. When you simplify with these exponents, we're going to divide our numbers and subtract exponents. So 56 divided by 8 is 7. X to the 7th over x, so we have 7 minus that hidden 1 is 6. Then we go 4 minus 3. Just gives me y to the first, and I can leave it as y. So my answer is B. Take a second, hit stop and rewind if you need to, and maybe try some out of your book for extra practice.